Yeah, there's a lot of lines.
See, I was supposed to read a poem this afternoon. Canada is becoming more racially diverse as a society. Racialized Canadians made up about 5% of Canada's population in 1980. 30 years later, they account for about 16%, and the projections are that in 20 years' time, there will be a third of Canada's population. So there's no doubt that Canada is becoming more diverse. The question is, are we as inclusive? Take the labor market. When you look at the numbers, what you find is a color code is still very much in place in most of Canada's workplaces.
We looked at what Canadians earned, and we found there is a gap. Racialized workers earn only 81 cents for every dollar that non-racialized workers earn. When we looked at those earnings by gender, we found there was an even larger gap, with racialized women falling far behind. Often people say this is a story about immigration. Everyone who comes to this country struggles for the first few years and then catches up. But the numbers tell us a different story. Racialized immigrants earn much less than non-racialized immigrants. No, that's good. Thanks a lot. I use a lot of cream. So why is there such a large pay gap between racialized and non-racialized workers? The census data tells us that racialized workers are more willing to work than non-racialized workers, but have a harder time finding jobs. And when they do find a job, it's more likely to be insecure, part-time, or low-paid, like selling a cup of coffee. 2000 to 2005 were boom times in Canada. Racialized workers contributed to that economic growth, but they didn't share in it. In fact, they lost ground.
There are two issues of concern. One is the adverse impact on the economy when you have a growing segment of the population not having access to opportunity. The other is an issue of equity. As we move into the new green economy, it will be unfortunate if we reproduce the inequalities of the old into the new. We do have a chance to get it right.